For our next story, let's talk about Delhi's favorite natural disaster, earthquakes. Every few weeks, the Indian capital experiences tremors and X, formerly known as Twitter, goes crazy. There are alarming posts, sensational headlines, and let's not forget the memes. So imagine what would happen if there were 900 earthquakes in a day. It happened in Iceland. 900 small earthquakes shook the southern part of this country. Roads were damaged, people were evacuated, but scientists say it's the sign of something big to come, probably volcanic activity. Our next report tells you why Iceland is bracing for a volcanic eruption.
It was the early hours of Monday. The town of Grindavik was fast asleep, its residents oblivious to the magma shifting under the Earth's crust. They woke up, however, to a seismic swarm. 900 earthquakes in just 24 hours. The Earth was moving, and it was moving fast in this part of Iceland.
Earth can just open up and swallow you, you never know. So it was really scary. And actually, when I came here to safety, I felt so good, so relieved.
This is Grindavik, a quaint little town of 4,000 people. It's located in the Reykjanes Peninsula, 50 kilometers from the capital, Reykjavik. It's a hotspot for volcanic activity. And the reason for this is the Fagradalsfjall volcano. This volcano erupted in 2021. It was the first time in 6,000 years. Since then, it's been rumbling. For those living here, mini earthquakes are no big deal. They experience it all the time. But this time, it's different. And the reason for that is a river of magma flowing underground. You see, most earthquakes are caused by movements in the Earth's crust, basically tectonic plates shifting. But sometimes it's caused by magma, the hot molten rock that's present underground. On Saturday, scientists discovered a tunnel of magma. It's around 15 kilometers long, and it's connected to the volcano, and it's flowing beneath the Reykjanes Peninsula.
Events took a sudden turn on Friday, the 10th of November. The magma that had accumulated beneath the ground suddenly began to propagate into a so-called intrusion, a thin sliver of magma that began to propagate towards the surface. And this intrusion now sits just below the Earth's surface, so a molten sheet of magma over a distance of 15 kilometers, and it in fact stretches through and beneath the coastal town of Grindavik.
So now there are two things that could happen. The magma could just sit in the upper crust. This could be for days. Eventually, it could cool down, solidifying in place. This could take weeks or even months. The other is a volcanic eruption, and that's what scientists are bracing for. This particular intrusion could receive more magma. This could increase the pressure and eventually lead to a volcanic eruption. So, which will it be for Iceland? The country has 33 volcanic systems in total, so it's no stranger to volcanic eruptions. That said, will it be big? In 2010, the eruption of the Eyjafjallajökull volcano led to massive disruption, both in Iceland and globally to flights. But scientists say this one will not be as big. However, Iceland is prepared for any eventuality. They've already evacuated citizens, but such evacuations don't happen often, and this has left the citizens of Grindavik anxious and worried about their future and that of their town.